Welcome back. Who doesn't love some good country music and barbecue on a hot summer's day? Well, there's a special event taking place this June that offers just that, and the best part is it all benefits a good cause. Joining us with all the details on the 2025 free County Line Barbecue Music Series is Garrett Stevens with the County Line Barbecue. Garrett!
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here.
I am so excited about all of this food. I just want to dive right into it. I'm seeing some ribs, I'm seeing some sausage. What all can people expect barbecue-wise at the County Line?
I mean, this is basically it. We brought all the hits. We've got our legendary beef ribs, which is actually what we're going to be starting to kind of prepare a little bit today. These things are monsters and absolutely delicious. We've got some grilled vegetables right here. Our Mexican-style deviled eggs are absolutely fantastic. They're beautiful, a little crispy bacon on top of there, a bunch of different ingredients inside, a little chipotle mayo. We've got our brisket, more beef ribs, pork ribs, chicken, sausage, turkey. Everything's here and everything's available at the music series every Thursday night.
I love it. My tummy is rumbling. Now, you are the expert when it comes to some of these barbecue dishes. For people at home, they're getting ready to maybe grill this summer. What's your advice when it comes to preparing the perfect ribs?
Okay, well, so what we're going to do right here is what we call our barbecue rub experience, something that we do offer at the County Line. And what we're going to do, if you'll want to help me out,
of course,
what we're going to do is we are going to start with a little bit of base. Right here we have some smoked paprika.
Nice. Is this going to give like a little bit of heat, or what?
This one won't give the heat. So this is what's going to be our base. Oh, actually, I need you to get in there, and we're going to actually just boom, 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 like that.
Oh, he's all about the spice.
Oh yeah. Well, this is going to cover this big 5-pound rack of beef ribs. This is a beef back rib. And now what we're going to do is we're also going to add a little bit of probably 50-50 right here is our base of chili powder, which is a mild chili powder, and paprika. But now we're going to get to the fun stuff. So let's start with just some of the basics again. Will you put a little dry mustard in there for me?
A little dry mustard. Now, how did you create this? Like, what made you want to combine all these different flavors?
I mean, you know, so the dry mustard, the chili powder, and the paprika are basically a base for a lot of different things. But let me tell you, the most important thing about a rub is going to be your salt content.
Okay.
So essentially what the salt's going to do is it's going to, as you put this on, your rub on there, it is going to help draw a little moisture out of the meat, out of your, whether you're doing rack, you're doing beef ribs, pork ribs, chicken, you name it. It's going to draw a little moisture out of there, and it's going to tenderize the meat. So you definitely want to do that. So what I'm going to do is we are going to add for about every 1 cup of seasonings, we're going to put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of salt. It's very important that you do that. And it might seem like a lot, but it's absolutely not going to be over salty.
But I like all the tips, especially the salt tip. I feel like that's huge when you're preparing meat.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you under-season, it's just not going to be there, and it's not going to be as tender.
Yeah.
Now, I will say a lot of people sometimes use table salt. Do not do it. Always cook with kosher salt. It's a bigger grain, and the table salt's going to make your food a lot saltier than a regular kosher salt would. So it's a nice tip.
Okay. What's next?
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of black pepper in here, and I want to also do some of the really fun exotic stuff that we have at the County Line. This right here is a dehydrated and smoked green jalapeno pepper powder. And it's not super spicy, but you know, I like a little bit of kick in my food.
Yeah, me too.
So what we're gonna do right here, this is a ground habanero. So you do not need much, just a little pinch. But this right here, for about 1 cup of dry rub, it'll take it to the next level. Super nice. There's other things we have here like brown sugar. I wouldn't necessarily put that on beef ribs. That would be really great for cuts of pork, chicken even. Once that brown sugar kind of smokes down, it'll give a little hints of molasses flavor to it, which is really fantastic for different cuts.
Now, as we're preparing this, I want to know, how did this County Music Line series, how did this all come to be, and why did you want to be involved with the SA Food Bank?
It's such a great question. So essentially, this partnership that we had actually started in the early 80s. At that point, the food bank had this thing called second servings, right? And so that's when restaurants would, the food that they weren't going to prepare to the city, that they would go ahead and take out and they would give to the San Antonio Food Bank. In 2001, when we started the music series, they kind of stopped the second servings, and so we created this new avenue to help the food bank and everything they do. It's such an important part of the community, what they do to help the underserved and the underfed. So it's always been a part of our kind of county line DNA to have this relationship with them.
This sounds absolutely incredible. And speaking of the SA Food Bank, I want to bring in Michael Garrow.
Yeah, my buddy.
With the SA Food Bank. Thanks for being here, Michael. This is so exciting. We've been having so much fun preparing all the meat and everything for this event. But I want to know about the cause. How is this helping the SA Food Bank, and why is a partnership like this so important?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of uncertainty in the community. A lot of families just seeing higher prices in the grocery store. They're worried about what's going to be around the corner with a safety net, and it comes at a tough time with school getting ready to be out. That means all the kids that are getting maybe a free or reduced breakfast and lunch at school, they're going to be at risk during the summer. And that's 200,000 kids just in Bexar County alone. And so this music series is an incredible give back that helps us prepare to give more groceries and more meals during the summer so that there's no summer hunger for kids. That's our big goal, and that's what we're a part of, is like, let's have a hunger-free zone for kids in San Antonio this summer.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And I was just about to ask, is that why you specifically like to run this during the summer?
It's 100%. Yeah, I mean, we'll do it anytime. I mean, look at this. But it's the lift that we need. And it also allows us to tell people like how to find meals too. I think people want to give, they want to come volunteer, they want to support something.
Yeah.
But many times people see a spot like this and like, well, how do I get summer meals as well?
Yes. Now, for people who want to donate, what do you need?
Oh my gosh. Cash is always king, right? For a lot of those, because it just allows us to go and rescue food and to get it to folks. But if you're going to come and bring something to the county line, you want to put some non-perishable in, peanut butter and jelly, that's the best, especially for kids.
It goes a long way.
And kids can make their own sandwiches, and so it's awesome. And then volunteerism. If you don't make the County Line Music Series and you still want to give back, come volunteer during the summer. We'd love that, and we need it.
I love it, and we're going to have some more details later on the music people can expect. But thank you so much, Garrett and Michael, for your time today. I know people are going to want to be part of this.
Absolutely. We had a ball.
It's a win.
Thanks, y'all. Lots of great tips. Will you all be sure to stick around, because after the break, we're celebrating